breeze blowing, storm clouds moving in. Whatever's gonna happen, it's about to begin. I remember what the drunk donkey told me when he said, son, don't fear. Mike's where the page life is about to appear. Then he's gonna tell you about the wind and the rain. Gonna tell you which way it's going, and if it's gonna be a hurricane. Don't you worry about the news that they try to hide. Just click on Mike's page, Drunk Donkey Nationwide. Well, there'll always be some haters, but they don't understand that Mike's got a friend and 100,000 more across the land. Well, if you want to know it first and you want to know it right and you want to have time to plan, Drunk Donkey Nation tells you, friend, Mike, he's your man. Then he's gonna tell you all about the wind and the rain. Gonna tell you if it's gonna be a storm or if it's gonna be a hurricane. Don't you worry about the news others try to hide.
All right, good morning, everybody. Let me get things situated here. Get the puppies. Make sure we're chatting. I see people. Cool song. It is a cool song. This is, let me get my camera working here. There's me. All right. Yeah, that's an awesome song. That's one of my favorite. Andy Simmons wrote that for us last year, and it's cool, man. That's my kind of country. I love that kind of stuff. So let me get everything working here, and we'll talk weather as we get our regulars in here, and I'll say hey to a bunch of you. It's impossible to say hi to everybody, but I try to. So don't get your feelings hurt if I don't get to say hi. And I see a bunch of comments now. Where am I at, Mike? I'm right here. Hey, what's up, Captain? Hey, Ken Johnson. Closed caption alert was on. Is it working, Shelly? That's what took me forever to come back on live, because there's a button to hit for closed captions, and I found it yesterday. Oh no! Oh! Here it is. Let me see. Nope. Damn it! I don't know if I clicked it or not. Nah, I don't know. Can't. Well, I can do a poll. Look at that. Stream house. I don't know. I don't know if the captions are working. We try to. Oh, they are working. Awesome. All right. Well, maybe it defaulted. That's great. Yeah, we're trying to get better, man. We're trying to get better. Hey, Julie. Cool name. That's my wife's name. Hey, Pete. See some new faces. Sandra, no closed caption. You might have to. There's a button to hit to select it. So, Debbie, I don't know about the top fan thing. I think you got to talk a lot. But all right. So listen. So before we get rolling, and it's show and tell every day here. We got people that send, like Ashley sent 89,000 bottles of Mountain Dew for me. Ashley Bowers had a nice shirt from our John Wayne buddy. Coffee. All kinds of good stuff. So I got a cool little thing here I got to show you. Our soap, Sandy Yanes from Sandy Soaps sent these. And I have to show them to you because she makes her own soap. So she made a blob soap. And it's just funny because we're going to show you blobs. And like Whitney says, I love blobs. So I got these cool little soaps here. Sandy Soaps. There she is. Take a look at that. So I have to share that kind of stuff because somebody, that was awesome. And then I got one more. This is kind of like a little satellite imagery there. So we're going to do today's forecast with soap. So Tropical Depression 11, not a lot of that. Not a lot of spinach. So that's pretty neat. So I got my own blobs. I got 2 of them. If I had them on a shirt, I could put them on my shirt. And then I got a cool little thank you thing too. So thank you, Sandy. That was nice of you. Sandy Soaps. So, all right. Show and tell. We don't ever talk weather here, by the way. So if you're coming here for weather, I don't ever talk weather until about 18 minutes in. Hey, Bobby, Hurricane Harbor. So we don't have, like, the anxiety level isn't up. So, we can goof around right now. Tropical Depression 11 isn't looking too healthy right now. As a matter of fact, I was kind of surprised. The last picture I just put on, I expected to see more spinach. It is not very good looking at all. So Isaiah had a really good spin, and that was why it ended up kind of turning into something there at the last second. So we'll see what happens today. I mean, not to say it can't happen, but as of now, and look, Shelly told me to get my little strips, and I did, and they worked. So you guys are cool. I got a picture I'm adding to the wall back here of stuff. So all right. So I keep saying, hey, Terry, ABC. Yeah, we're going to go right there. Boom. Look at that. You guys read my mind. So as we start our Facebook Live, we'd like to thank ABC Fine Wine and Spirits, our little sponsor here for the Facebook Lives. 2 seasons in a row now. They were big fans back in the Irma days. Apparently the big dogs down there, the ones that have all the letters in their names, like CEOs and FOs and stuff, like us. So that's pretty cool. So I did go to my local ABC last week. I shared this picture last week. I got all excited. Remember? They have an Eric Church version of Jack Daniels. I wonder what proof it is. Ooh, it's 80. Ooh, it's 94 proof. Oh my God. That's a winner. So anyway, ABC Fine Wine and Spirits, located in Florida. Great place. They have a new... I just like the music, Eric Church. I don't really like Jack Daniels. Wink, wink, fingers crossed. So I got to get me one of these. 94 proof. Oh my God. Oh my God. Listening. So I put this on the page. You guys know I get sappy sometimes in posts. So I posted a Some of It song that Eric Church sings. And the lyrics on that song are so powerful. I love it. Girls like to cry, or girls like to laugh. All right, so here we go. Let's talk weather. JoJo is not getting her mojo this morning. Hey, Alice from Rocky Point. The common theme for NHC, Josephine, any minute. It is expected to pull north. There is a weakness up here, obviously. There is a stalled front we've been showing for several days. In fact, we'll get into that in a little bit. But increased rain here across the eastern coast because we have a stalled front. Stalled front could produce a little low pressure. We already got a little spinner out there in the Carolinas that's hanging out. We'll show you that too. But there could be a weakness here, which allows this thing to go up. Now, long range, there's some weird models showing... a little loop-de-doop. So that's just something to keep in the back of your mind. That's a D for depression. Not, it's expected to weaken. Lots of shear ahead predicted. I never really liked the long-range shear forecast because they always seem like they don't pan out. And I am drinking our American Woman today. American Woman coffee today. Dunkin' yesterday. Cheers, Louie. Did I show the dogs yet? No, I didn't. Hold on. We got to show the dogs. Come here. They're sleeping right next to me. We'll mix it up. We'll put Louie on the left or the right today. Forgot the dogs. There's their dogs. All right, they were sleeping. So I can't forget the dogs. We're going to talk tropics as soon as the dogs get their moment. So here's Hunter. He's starting to look like a little man. Here's the original Louie. My mom's mad at me because I don't show Louie enough in pictures. So I got to get back to showing Louie more, right, Louie? Louis gets a little jealous. You can tell right now he's a little worked up. But there's our boys, Hurricane Hunter, Hurricane Louis. They're brothers from a different mother and father. But they're like two peas in a pod. They sleep together all the time. So, all right. So let's look at all the models, all the maps. We got a lot of fans in the Virgin Islands and Northern Lesser Antilles here. So they're watching it. The cones here. Let's see. The 12 o'clock probably just came out. This is Levi's site, tropicaltidbits.com. And look at that. Majority of them just skirt past the north side of the islands. Maybe far enough north they don't get anything. But very good consistency. The only outlier, of course, now is the UK model, showing a west track. But you can see that turn, recurve. I haven't said the word recurve all year. Recurve. And there's Bermuda right here. Oh, and then we got to go to the Shelly map. Oh, shoot. That's left over from yesterday. All right. Here is Bermuda. So if you missed the show yesterday, Shelly hooked me up with a cool little Google plug-in here that I can be like professional. So we can draw arrows. It's awesome. Awesome. So there's the latest models, 12Zs. They just came out. So the trend continues. You know, here's some ensembles on the GFS. Look at that. I'll note now our loop-de-dupe's not even showing. I only threw the loop-de-dupe out there because it's happened before. As a matter of fact, we have a big fan here. Let me find his picture. Betsy, or what the heck was it? It was Sean McKee shared this to me. I don't know if it's a picture or not. Yeah, he shared this. Sean McKee, one of our fans, sent me this. The loop-de-dupe. He said he was what? How old were you? You wrote me that. You were 5 years old. So Sean McKee sent me that this morning. I don't know if anybody remembers that. That was 1984. Little loop-de-dupe. That was, but the models aren't showing that. They are a little bit, so it's a small chance because we have a high pressure coming down. High pressure coming down might block everything, but we'll see. All right, so there's that official recurve likely, and let's look at some more. That was actually CMC ensembles. Here's the Euro or GFS ensembles, and there's a couple of the GFS showing a turnaround. So, but just something casually, just think about. Here's your intensity models. None of the models showing hurricane now, so that's good news. So don't want to hype it up too much. People have been on my ass about being a hyper. For some reason, people think that this is a scary picture and I should stop showing it. So this is off Levi's site too, Tropical Tidbits. But hey man, I don't make the maps. If that offends you, it's 2020. Everybody's got to watch it, I guess. I don't know. So, but anyway, there's a current look. Looking blobby Bobby. Let's look at where it's at. Here's timing. This, important timing. This has been talked. We've been talking about this one. It seems like a week now. Well, actually, Sunday night I started talking about it. So today's Thursday. But yeah, weekend. Look at that. Friday, 8 p.m. We can start getting some windy conditions. So we have a lot of boaters and people in yachts and catamarans and sailboats. They watch this stuff, man. So Friday night we can start getting tropical storm force winds into Saturday morning. So this is, they're batting down the hatches. We got a lot of islanders down there. So there's your timing for that. I had this stuff I wanted to show everybody just before I lost it. So this is what we do here. We bounce around. Louise Spada. Good morning. See what some comments is going on now. I didn't mean to rile anybody up now. So this is cool. So this is a new little project my buddy Phil's helping me with. Now the Die Hard Mike's weather page, the MWPs. Remember, I forget all the time too. God, I forget. I gotta make me a Post-it note. I'm gonna do it right now because I always forget. So somebody last year, I don't remember the guy's name, sent me a drunk donkey pen. Look at that. So when I want to sound professional, I bring out the donkey pen and I use my Gmail account, even though I like the AOL account because people think it's old school. So so MWPS hashtag Mike's Weather Page supporters. That could be anybody. Doesn't matter if you're a paid supporter or not. You are my MWPs. So now I'm going to put this on my computer here. So now I hopefully remember to hashtag that. There you go, MWPs. So, all right, well, real quick, this is a project I'm kind of excited about. As you know, I'm on the Tom and Dan show. We got a show scheduled next week and the following week. And then they're big podcasters. They're helping me and Phil. Phil and them are going. So we got a podcast. Bottom line, it'll be on Apple. It'll be on Spotify. Wherever you go for podcasts, it'll be on there. It'll be on everybody's thing. So what it's going to be a 10, 15-minute version. Now, everybody's worried. The reason I'm bringing this up is when I posted this yesterday, people are worried this is where I'm going. No, this is new. This is not anything different. I'm not going to take away the lives. But we have a lot of fans that are podcasters, and they like listening to stuff, and they like, listening to headphones when they're driving, and, you can listen to your headphones at your local Chili's bar. But anyway, so it's pretty cool. So what I did yesterday was I added captions, and, you can kind of hear it. I was talking, I think. Oh, the volume's not on. And there's the captions working. So
showing a possible re-strengthening of our...
So anyway, that's new. That's coming. So podcast is only extra. It's not. It's for the podcast lovers of the world. All right, so let's get back to the weather now. All right, so spaghetti models we covered. Let's take a look at visual satellite. This is on Weather Nerds. You can really see it starting to get some lightning. Had a little convective burst here this morning hours. The yellow dots are lightning. Definitely, getting that look. It's got that window of opportunity today with low shear. So it's got the look. Another great site we always show, the cyclone weather. It's got the red, green, blue. I love this one. You can see lower level clouds really spinning in. So there's that. Jeff, I can't talk about that. That's still coming. So Timothy, usually little pops of electricity show sign of deepening. I think it's only 1,007 millibar right now, so it's not incredibly strong. We can see what the latest 8 o'clock advisory was. What's 1,007? I forget. There's a reason they don't post at 8. I forget what that is. Ryan, listen, we try. Hey Ryan, yeah, that's a good. I thought that too, but the problem is I don't know. They don't know if because I look at comments and because the person on the podcast doesn't know what the comment was unless I read the comment and then respond, or the picture sometimes I show too much, so people on the podcast might not know what the heck I'm talking about. So, hey, that's good point, David. But I don't know, man. I've always been pretty out there. I think the ones that have followed me a long time know that I've always been very, very spontaneous, and hey, that's cool though. All feedback's good feedback. So anyway, there's the 8. We didn't have an 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock only comes out, I think, when there's a change in advisory. So the next advisory is coming out at 11 o'clock. 1,007 millibar, 35-mile wind. So long range. Let's look at all the models. So what's really interesting is, all right, so we're talking a lot about this MJO, and I see a lot of people posting it. We're going to be in a positive phase here coming up all the way through middle September, and so things should start popping. Models have not done a good job this year as far as development goes. So when we're in this enhanced stage of the MJO, what you just pretty much got to do is look at the maps and see areas of interest, and we got a little spin off of Carolina. We need to show you that. This Western Caribbean is always a spot to watch. So what I showed yesterday a lot was this initial phase of our MJO coming. This is blue is positive, and that's rising air, and yellow is sinking air. So going in toward the end of the month here, we're going to have a positive phase hovered over West Caribbean and Gulf. So we could have really something brew here first before here, because Africa is dry, and I showed that yesterday. Africa is really looking dry. Normally we'll see look how dry it is right now. So normally, and this is because they have a negative MJO partly over Africa right now. So there's yesterday's map. Wow, this thing is so cool, Shelly. It remembered this tab yesterday. I opened and drew this, and it still remembered that. That is so cool. But anyway, normally we'll see waves lined up, and there's really nothing. So I'm thinking we might end up seeing Western Caribbean Gulf stuff first before out here. So usually you look here and you'll start to see a lot of, and there's nothing right now. So good thing, right? So there's that. The good map here we can look at. Sunshine, looking pretty healthy. Definitely looking like Josephine. It doesn't rain in Africa. Yeah, Whitney, the wave train, it's coming. Yeah, don't worry about it, man. I don't care. It's all good. All good. All right, so let's see. What else can we show here that's fun weather-wise? So bottom line with this TD11, it's expected to run into a wall of shear. We can see that very well here on Tropical Tidbits, but there's definitely upper level shear coming. It's going to have to get through in order to survive. And basically, here's Saturday. Our system could be here. There's this this is in the brighter colors are upper level, lower level shear. So it's it's going to have to get through a lot of shear past the islands, and that's what long range is looking at. Just a lot of instability down here. Now these shear maps I've never really, I've seen them change a lot, so I'm just taking it for a grain of salt, but it is supposed to have rougher conditions ahead. So that's why the NHC is predicting it to weaken, and the official forecast. Oh, and I missed. It's still, they've lowered it to 50 mile an hour now, and down to 35. So, but 5 days out, it could still be 35 mile an hour, and it could regenerate. The conditions that could be better down the road. So anyway, here's that. So yeah, so even though we get here, this is where we watch Florence and all kinds of other storms. Even though it's gonna whatever happens here, what happens here, or here, or does it stay weak and go here? And loop-de-doop. Because the condition, the shear is here. This is so professional. So this is bad. And this is better for development. This is, when I say bad, it's for development, not. So it's better for the storm. And I'll put a question mark. Look at that. I'm getting there, man. So there's that. All right. So nothing really stressful right now to worry about. We're just watching things in real time. That's all we can do, right? And surprisingly enough, let's look at all the models. We always do that. Tropical Tidbits. We'll follow them through. Here's our system. This is tropicaltidbits.com. We love Levi. So here's the thing so we got a weird thing going on here on the coast of Carolina. So let's show that real quick. We have this persistent area off the coast, and it had a little faint spin yesterday. Nothing tropical. It's just lingering. It's been there all the last day or two. So it's kind of tied to an old front. See this right here? There's front. So it's just kind of a mess. And what that is doing to the models is whenever you have a front or trough here, it weakens the high here, and that allows a storm here to go more. What the heck is that? That wasn't my button. Hit the wrong one. It makes the storm here go to that weakness like that, because when you have a high pressure here, because you have this front basically here, so when you have a front, it opens a door and these things go around high pressures. When we don't have a front, when this isn't here, the Bermuda high pressure is usually stronger, and our systems have more of a chance to do that or that or that. So that front's helping. This front right now that we're seeing right now, all this mess here is helping the eventual path of, even if this thing were to form, what it would do. So, and the models are spitting off every now and then. We're seeing a sign of development off of the coast, because that's what we do. That's what Dolly did, and who else did that? We had a couple of them this year. So let's see, 2020 hurricane season. Wikipedia, WikiWatchy. We had a couple of these little guys. Let's see. Oh, this doesn't have the names on it though. Oh, geez. There's the 2020 hurricane season. It's not the map I was looking for. Well, here they are. So, Arthur kind of did that, got a little formed off of front there. Bertha, let's see, Cristobal did not. Dolly did. See Dolly kind of came off the coast. So I forget about half these storms. Edward, another one. I don't even remember half these storms. Faye. So Faye got off the coast here and got a little organized. So anyway, man, it seems like a big blur, isn't it? Oh my God, what we got? We got spam coming in again. Holy cow, spam alert. Got to delete. Come on, Facebook, let me delete. Oh, I could probably do it easier on my phone. I hate doing this, but we got to keep the spam out, man. We don't need it. Let me see. All right, let me see. I think I can control it better on my phone. Yeah, we'll look up Gene. That'll be fun. I lived that one. Gene was a tricky storm. I can register hashtags, Paul, at TWP. I didn't know that. Cool. All right, so yeah, let's look at the thing. All right, but somehow I ended up on Twitter. How did I do that? Crazy. All right, so MJO. MJO is somebody just asked, and it's a supporter, so let me do it. MJO definition. It's the Madden-Julian oscillation. It's, in a nutshell, it's the coolest thing ever. It's a big pulse of energy that circles the globe, and basically what it does, and it's really does it. There we go. It travels the Earth, and when you see the map, like green is the positive, good, uprising air, and yellow is sinking air, and so it cycles the Earth, and you can predict where you might see enhanced thunderstorm activity, and this just allows the whole atmosphere becomes more juicy. I mean, it actually enhances thunderstorm activity, not only with tropical, it just enhances. And we see that with Africa. Africa's dead right now as far as storms go. But somewhere it is. All right, so, positive phase allows uprising air, and it creates convection. Orange is sinking air, and it depresses, sunny and dry. So green is stormy wet, highlight juicy, moist, and downward is sunny and dry. So when we're in a positive MJO pulse, it means we got enhanced chances for systems. So there's our little guy here spinning. We're not really spinning actually, it's just a blob, but there it is, TD11, dry air ahead. Kind of pushing that dry air along with it. So it's got a little moisture around it. It's got a little window of opportunity. So its window of opportunity is about here before it gets to the close to the islands here. So there you go. All right, looks good. Let me close this out. Oh God, we're window alert already. Let me close some windows. All right, so I showed you the GFS. We got to go back to Levi's site because we like to look at all the models. There we go. I closed that one. All right, so GFS. Let's go back to that. Somewhere I got off topic, but like that never happens. So here's our. All right, so here's the GFS. Oh, what I was talking about was the low pressure is popping off because of that stall front. This is next Monday, Tuesday, opening. There's whatever's left of our. You can see it, and then. GFS shows a little energy, kind of loops around, very weak. It's still right here, but it never really does anything with it. So it's kind of hard to follow. But right here is a little guy and spins around. You can always look at the vorticity map and see a little better. See the yellows and spins and that kind of goody stuff. So here, there's whatever's left of TD11, and you can kind of follow it. It loops around a little bit, and then somewhere right here. So no biggie on the GFS. Latest Euro, let's take a look and see when it has our system die. So here it is now, right here, and starts to weaken it. And there's weekend low pressure coming off, kills it, nada. But it is starting to show more waves coming off Africa. So sooner or later, these little guys are going to stick. I always said the end of August. So there's that one. CMC has been all over the place with this one. Here it is here, and gets it wrapped up in the front. Kind of gets closer to Bermuda. And look what the CMC does. It only goes out 10 days. So the CMC has it sitting right here in 10 days. Possible. And that's because we have high pressure coming in. Always show this map, but the high pressure is always, well, I don't like that one as much. It's hard. Too many colors. There it is. All right. So this high pressure comes in, basically blocks any motion, might kick it back. That's what the models are saying. They're saying high pressure coming in. That's what we always showed. Even the Euro showing the high pressure come in here. So, but we're digging there. There's really not. Surf's up, Brandon. Yeah, I don't even know if we're going to get surf out of this one. I got all these links on the side, and obviously I'm sure people know, but we got wave height maps and animated wave models, and this is a good one here on Fox Hurricane, showing the waves. Like I said, we got friends. Let's go to the let's show you the latest Euro on as far as wave maps go. Because we got friends that live down here, and here comes our system. There it is. See, it's according to Euro. So here comes our system. 20 foot waves, and orange is 12. So definitely kicking up the seas here for the islands. So I'm sure all the boaters are watching, and they're like, got to tie up the fenders for sure. Whitney, what's up? We can do let's do the Navy model. Oh, Navy has good waves. I didn't know that, Whitney. Where do you find that at? I didn't even know. I know the Navy model here. Oh, I'm sure it's one of these. Oh yeah, wind, wave, direction. Okay, yeah, that's cool. That's neat. Yes, I got the Navy model linked. We can take a look at, let's see, 5 days where it thinks it's going to be. You know, there it is, week. So, you know. Let's see the UK model. No models are saying straight west. So I think confidence is pretty high on this one so far. Unless it completely falls apart, stays weak, and but even the UK ain't showing much. So I don't know, man. We're running out of things to talk about with this one. Water temp, Timothy, yeah, it's hot. 1 to 2 to 3 degrees above normal. This is your weekly anomaly chart, and all those ones mean it's 1 degree above normal, 1 degree Celsius. Yeah, Lindsay, there was our that was our car warranty call. So yeah, there's a water map, and it's hot. You know, it's getting there. All these colors are above normal, 2 to 3 degrees above normal in some spots. So this is all later in the season stuff. As a matter of fact, I shared a couple things this morning. Ben Knoll, another good predictor of storms. He posted this earlier, just a minute ago. But you know, favorable tropical development will wane across the East Pacific and then increase in the Atlantic the end of August. So that's, you know, this is so this is not an MJO forecast. This is vertical velocity potential. So vertical instability, basically. So it's just showing how, you know, things are going to be more conductive. Just got to sit and wait. Oh, so by the way, look at today. I posted this earlier. I'll leave this up here. So Hurricane Charlie was on this date, 2004. Remember that? Audrey, I'd say very, 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 very little. Drew, Navy models. I'd be afraid to Google anything with models because I don't have safe search on. Steve, that's a good point. I don't know. I know they go to W. Brandon, that's what they say, man. But you know, so 2004, right? Remember this? It was the start of Mike's weather page, by the way. Hey Telford, how you doing, man? Yeah, it seems like we talk about these things, you get numb about them. Shelly, we got a launch in 5 days. That's cool. Lindsay, yeah, Weather Tiger. I know Casper shares that a lot. They get more into science. I like the pretty pictures. Hey, Heather, yeah. So the story, since we have nothing really else to talk about right now, so it's 2004 coming towards Tampa, and I couldn't find any spaghetti models. I couldn't find all these cool links, you know. So I made a page, and that was all because of Charlie. I had to build a page so I could share with friends and family. Hey Nicole, Luke's near Pittsburgh. So my mom and dad grew up in Warren, PA. Pittsburgh. So yeah, Charlie was hard to find models and graphics, so I designed a page, and I think you can go back to the Wayback Machine. Take a look and see what it looked like. I didn't have it under. I've showed this before, but it's still fun to see. I had it linked to my little racing page that I've used back then a lot. I didn't have a domain for it, so 2011. Nope. Let me see. I might have to put HTM on the bottom of it. Yeah, here's 2006. So this is 2 years later. I always show this one. These are snapshots the internet world takes. So my this is 2006, I guess. Wilma, no, 5. I don't even know. But this is what the early. This was 2005. This is what the early days of Mike's Willer page looked like, and it almost looks the same color. Very basic, just a few links. But that was this is back in 2005. Talking about Wilma, so. And I had to share to Dennis today, our buddy Dennis Phillips, because he got famous during this telecast, and this was before he wore suspenders, apparently.
We will see it reemerge and start.
I become good friends with Dennis.
There is the possibility that this.
Shelly, is that when I got my domain? Okay.
New computer models are hinting at that possibility. I certainly hope that's the case. A very hard right, practically through the.
I'm gonna post this on my Twitter account too, by the way, or my Facebook page real quick. See if Dennis responds to us.
Intensifying. By late tomorrow afternoon or early tomorrow evening, we could be looking at a Cat 3 hurricane, winds of 120 miles an hour.
Seems like yesterday.
The bad news is, folks, this is pretty much worst case scenario. If you think
worst case scenario
is correct. Then landfall
right.
somewhere in northwest Pinellas.
We'll embarrass him now.
Counterclockwise flow and the water.
Matt, yeah, I remember watching. I was watching Steve Jervey a little bit back then, and it was scary, man. We put the masking tape on the windows because that's what everybody did, and then I didn't take it off because that's what nobody does. And then when I went to take them off, you don't take them off. So masking tape on windows was a bitch. And I don't even that's an urban myth. I don't even think it works. Do masking tape windows for hurricanes? Let's see. I think it's an urban myth. Tape a big X on your windows to reduce damage. The idea was the tape could help brace windows. Oh, tape does nothing to strengthen the windows. Urban myths. Actually, there's videos on it. 5 common myths. So don't tape your windows. It's because you're never going to get them off. I'd rather try to clean burnt, stuck masking tape on windows. It's impossible. For sure. So that was the good old days. All right, what else we got? Glass is going to break, Timothy. Yep. So had a cool little lunch yesterday with O'Neill's tree service here in local, and they might be doing a little cool video here from my house showing how to properly trim trees and prune trees. A, just to do it in general, and B, to do it for storm protection. So stay tuned for that. That'd be kind of neat. We kind of live in a jungle. I got trees everywhere, so couldn't have come at a better time. Another storm that I remember, I talked to people a lot, and I want to see if it comes up. We got nothing to talk about, so we're just going to talk. Tropical Storm Debbie. I think it was Debbie. Whoops, I just spit everywhere. Oh well. All right, so Tropical Storm Debbie. Yeah, 2012. So we had this crazy. I tell people, Tropical Storm Debbie closed the bridges. Lots of water. Because the surge came in and it passed right to our north. Let me see what the path was. Path. Because I remember they had to close. Well, here you go. Was that Debbie? I don't know if that's the right year or not. Yeah, maybe it was. Don't know. Can't remember now. What year was it? 2005? Let's see, Tropical Storm Debbie. Or 12 was it? There it is. Yeah, well, there you go. See, it went to our north. And because it went to the north, the surge pushed the water in. let's go back to the Shelly map here. Oh, now that I zoomed it in, that thing really got big. But anyway, so, you know, all your systems spin counterclockwise. Like that. That's a big one. So when we get a storm passing north of Tampa Bay, basically, is what we got to watch for, because all the surge comes in. And Debbie pushed in a lot of water. Let's see, Howard Franklin. And all the bridges were closed. I remember that was a big deal, because it was just a tropical storm. So here's a video. It's pretty neat. Let's see. Howard Franklin Bridge, YouTube video. Yeah, there's a lot of videos on there. Water was right up to the edge, though, man. Isn't that freaky? They finally closed the bridge, I remember. Look at that. It's coming across, man. That was 2012. So just because it's a tropical storm doesn't mean surge can't cause a lot of problems. So anyway. All right. So let me see what you guys are talking about. Delaware. So yeah, let's take a look at our normal or our power outages. We'll see from our. So this we had the Dureco, and they're still without power. Look at that. They're still in red. That's terrible. Iowa, Illinois, still about 400,000 people. 350,000. But this is what's interesting. If you look at the map of this is Iowa. But look, you can see the storm went straight, like that. So these are all your current power outages in Iowa. Still today. Red means a lot of people. And then Illinois, the north side, there it is. Boom. So that was big story maker. So at least they got all the power back, it looks like, up north and northeast. Our line workers, we have a lot of line worker. Look at that. We got almost all the power back, man. That's cool. That didn't take long. So a lot of great line workers out there. So anyway, tornadoes, Timothy. Yeah, let's look at that. Let's look at the tornadoes that we had from Isaiah. Now that the National Weather Service had enough time to send out their teams to see, so the wind reports for our Dureco were 890 reports of high wind. 16 tornadoes. They were all spawned from that Dureco. And hail. So there was 900. So that was a 1 day record. I don't even know for storm reports. So what is the record for storm? I don't know what the record is. I know it's a record for 2020. There we go. Storm report records. Let's see. Storm events database. Never seen this. I'm kind of learning. But I don't know. I'll have to find it. But anyway, so we had a record almost by 100, almost 130 plus, 140 more storm reports than any other day in 2020. That was our Dureco. And then our Isaiah, a couple days before that, was right here. So we had 21 tornadoes. Well, 18, because there's a couple out there. And then we had 44 tornadoes as it made landfall. So all in all, Isaiah had at least 65 tornadoes. That's a lot of tornadoes. Sometimes we don't get any tornadoes, but 65 tornadoes from Isaiah going northward. And you can see most of them are on the east side. That's that tight spin that we saw. The vorticity on Isaiah was really strong. And yeah, I don't know if we have Dureco on. We do have a funny El Nino. This was my favorite. If you want to know how to say El Nino.
Nino. All other tropical storms must bow before El Nino. Yo soy El Nino. For those of you who don't habla español, El Nino is Spanish for the Nino. El Nino.
Isn't that crazy?
All other
That's crazy. Oh my God. All right. Well, there you go. We're just being crazy. That's it for tropics. I'll keep yakking for a few more minutes. But, we got a new advisory at 11. Not expecting any major changes. We'll see if they designate it soon. They said today. So it'll be Josephine. Bobby's typing away. I don't know how you write so much, Bobby. And Bobby comes in here and she's a supporter, which is great. I love it. I appreciate that. But she's got her page up here, Hurricane Harbor. So if you're into reading cool blogs, she posts every day of the year, 24/7, 365 days a year, even on leap year. So she always has great stuff. I get jealous sometimes because she finds a new image that I have never shared before. So I had to check her out, make sure. And she always has cool music on there. So anyway, all right, what else we got? Anything I'm looking? Oh, Don, you forgot the puppies? You're always late. You're always late, Don. I'll call one over here, but we'll see. Oh my God, Zach, where have you been, Zach? Have I ever thought of doing podcast? You're not a really diehard fan. You're not a MWPS. You're not a. But yeah, seriously, I am. Tom and Dan are helping me, and yes. I got 2 samples. Go back and look at my videos. I've done 2 now. That just testing, and it's different. It's not this. It's not going to be. I'm not taking away from this. This is just something new we're doing. So yeah, I'm doing it. Heck yeah, man. Hey Dennis Harvey, how you doing, buddy? Up in Jacksonville. I'm gonna dress like Kelly. That would be funny. I wonder if I can buy it. Is that a real outfit? I don't think it is. I don't think you can buy it. El Nino costume. Wouldn't have, oh my God, if somebody sells one, I'm going to buy it right now. Oh my God. Here's one. No, that's a different page. I don't know what the heck that is. Google is not your friend there. Let's see. Look at images. So we have homemade images. But somehow I have to make that. I'll just get a belt. I'm not taking my shirt off. There's another good one. That's funny. All right, so I could drink a 12-pack of Bud Light seltzers and I can do that. How about that? Hey, Amy Brown. Oh man, Dawn, you're just gonna have to set your timer 9:19. So that's us. We're all going to get drunk when I hit 1 million followers, and we're going to all dress up like Chris Farley and do the El Nino. That's funny. All right. So anything else on Twitter? Let's see. Cooking. They might do an update here. So last night... I hope I didn't get any hate mail on this one. But we went to Buffalo Wild Wings last night, and they didn't have any. I literally must have 50 TVs in that place, and the Rays started. There wasn't one TV that had the Rays on. I'm like, are you kidding me? It's Tampa Bay. So they did it finally, and then when they did it, they turned them all on. I don't know if they were teasing me or what, but we got to see the Rays win anyways. What's Paul Delgado showing the Jetsons for? What's that mean? Oh, he's responding to, and the birds are hyper today, yes. All right, what else is going on the weather side? So, all right, so we still got this droopy front. This is all tied to a stalled front here. So it's going to be really wet, unfortunately. Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, upwards. Heat in Texas, unfortunately. But they're used to it. So big rains there. We can look at some long-range forecasts. Let's look at the QPF page for every day. I like this. This is a cool map. So here's today's rains. Spotty rains everywhere. A little more heavier along the coast. Tomorrow's rains. Here's the front bringing in more juice across Appalachians. Day 3 would be Saturday. There's our front really getting going. And this is the area that they're saying could develop a little bit of low pressure spin off the coast. Day 4, there it is again, rain. So, unfortunately, this whole area, let's go back to the Sheila map. This whole area right here, maybe not so much Carolina, maybe more like maybe that. That's the rains for several days, unfortunately. And there you go. So there's days 1 through 3. That's the front coming in. This is the coastal lingering front that's kind of hanging around. That's what's looking out there right now. So this whole general area right here is got the rains. That's Storm Prediction Center, not showing much. Flooding potential today. Slight chance here. Storm Prediction Center, great map we use in the springtime. Only way up north today. That's a dipping jet stream, bringing up some wind chances and hail. But overall, our main viewing area, a little bit of rain down here and stormy weather possibly for parts into Louisiana. Just some thunderstorms later today. Tomorrow, nothing. Saturday, nothing. So, not a lot of organized storms coming. Let's take a look at the HRR and see the southeast here and see what kind of storms we might get for our Louisiana, Mississippi friends. Here's the cluster coming in, so you can see them. This is 3 o'clock. Florida storms today. Let's take a look at Florida and Carolina. So here you go. Here's the afternoon. Look at that. So we got a few hotbeds. I got to use my Shelly tool. I don't like the name Shelly. Let's call it Sheila. All right. So we can name my little pointer Sheila, and we can make it pink. But then it would look like Levi. He's kind of got that purple color, lavender. So we gotta stay away from that. So we can call it Sheila. So we got rains on the coastal area. We got rains rolling in down here, and then we got Florida. And then we got here, and then we got here, and we got here, and we got here, we got here. We got Whitney. So anyway, it's just normal stuff. There's nothing really. It's all just summertime. But I do like the HRR for one reason. And I have a free link up here. This is the most coolest model ever on the world. HRR. Free. Tropical Tidbits. It gives you an idea of the flow. And it updates every hour. But I love to see the flow of storms. Because when they pop up, you want to know where they're going. And today, they're not going anywhere. They're just sitting there. We don't have a strong sea breeze or flow of, so like where I'm looking at, where, storms are going to pop up. They're going to sit there and then they're going to die out. So not a lot of movement. A little more movement along the coast here. So, we got a lot of fans of Savannah. South Carolina, there'll be some storms later today, brewing upper Louisiana, Mississippi. Normal stuff, right? All right. Anyway, what else can we talk about for 5 minutes? We've been online 59 minutes and 14 seconds. I don't have any more show and tell stuff. We showed our soap. I got some other cool stuff tomorrow I'm going to show off. In case you missed my Duncan shirt and Cert shirt, I'll show that off again tomorrow. So, it's all good. So, oh God, what do you got? What are you talking about? Violence? What the hell's going on? Cheese and crackers. Sheila. There you go. Where's Shelly? Sheila. I call it Shelly Sheila, or Ashley Alicia. All right, Don, we'll do it. Come here, Louie. Here, I'll tell you what. This will be funny. Watch this. Hold on. I'm just bringing you all the. Look at. This is the whole. This is them. They're sleeping together. So I'm going to put them down. And then I'll pick them up one at a time. Because everybody wants to see, Don wants to see Louie, and I got nothing else to talk about. So here they go. Louie's giving me that look like, what the hell, Dad? He's like, all right, so Oh, Louis 15 pounds. He feels like 100. All right, so here's our boy. We'll say goodbye. Hey, Amy, yeah, the storms have been really strong. That's because of the heat. And you know, I showed that MJO pattern. It actually affects afternoon weather, too. It definitely pops the storms more. So when you get that daytime heating, man, and, you know, we got a lot of moisture in the air, too. Generally speaking, that the atmosphere is moist. So you got plenty of moisture in the air. And I could do Louis pointing. He could point like, see, we have a high pressure over here, low pressure over there. Daddy, pick my nose. Pick your nose. So hey, Leslie, how you doing? Thanks, Tim. So yeah, we got a lazy day. I love it. Hey, MT, you haven't seen him yet? This is Hurricane Louis. He's famous. He even has a coffee mug. Look at that. And my mom's getting mad at me because I don't put enough pictures of Louis online like I used to. So he's pretty well behaved. I could do anything with this dog. I don't know if I have any props here. I used to give him things to like. Let's see. I don't have anything. We got chapstick here. This is softball excellence. See the chapstick, buddy? See right there? No, I used to put stuff in his mouth, and he would hold it. I had a fake cigarette. Oh my god! People wanted to kill me, but it was fake. It was candy, actually. Trying to make him look like a mugster. He's only 2. So, all right. So there's that. Let me show you Hunter one more time, and then we'll say goodbye. We'll see what the weather brings today. Nothing else to talk about. Yeah, I need a refill too, Maureen. Good for you. Thanks. There you go, Leslie. We can do that. I am. Oh, there's your Hunter yawn. What are you doing, buddy? It's like this. Okay. I am El Nino. These dogs let me do anything. This is the new one. I don't even know how old he is now. I think he's 4 months old. There's another yawn. You 2 for 1. It's BOGO day. BOGO yawn day, right, Hunter? Right? What do you think? You like the camera? You gonna be a rock star? Are you gonna be a face of a beer? Maybe. Look right there. All right. It's all good. All right, listen, we'll do this again tomorrow. Hey, Cass, say hi to Cass. We haven't seen him on there yet. Oh man, he's so cute. Look at him. Oh my God, he's grown up. He's like a person now. I give him downers. All right, cool. Well, we got a new advisory at 11. Be curious to see what they say. My thumb, Anna. Hey, thank you for asking. It's not good, but I got antibiotics. But look at that sucker. See, Julie's so mad. She thinks she calls me a baby. But man, it hurts, man. They cut it, and I looked over there one time, and he was digging like, oh my God. He was in there like a good ½ inch. I'm like, are you kidding me? So, I think it's better. I don't know. I'm afraid to test it, but I think it's better. I'll have a little scar as a memory. Isa. I will, Bobby. I forgot last night, I think. I don't know if I took it or not. I always do that, especially when you're not really sick. You rarely take antibiotics when you're not sick, so you don't really think about it. You take them when you're sick, but then you don't take. Then you get better, and then you don't finish them, and then you get sick again. So, yeah. Well, I drank my seltzer with my hurt thumb. So, all right. So anyway, as we get down to nothing else to talk about, just remember, Facebook supporters. Shelly has been working really hard in our little community chat room. So if you have any suggestions, let her know. It'll get cranking here once our storm gets kicking. I know everybody's in there talking all the time, which is great. So check it out. Look at that. Stickers. I'm going to order stickers soon. Guess I could do that today. I got so much crap to do all the time. I always end up forgetting. But we're gonna get the stickers out. That'll be a perk here. Had the design made, so that would look rocking on your car. MWP doesn't say drunk donkey, so you can't get in trouble. But we got the drunk donkey in the background. So, all right, cool. We'll see y'all in the morning. Tomorrow's Friday. We'll Saturday. Yeah, we'll do one Saturday too. So the next 2 days for sure. Nothing Sunday. Softball Sunday. And we'll watch TD11. We'll see if anything else pops up. I don't see anything else popping up. I really don't. I don't even think this thing on the coast has got any spinach to it. It's just a blob of convection. Nothing really. There's a upper level low. That's a low. Upper level low. Yeah, it's kind of. That's what the models are picking up on, really, more than anything, was this little bit of spin over to Carolinas, fueling this convection. So we could have a little land cane over Carolina. Dawn, you got a little land cane on top of you right now. Let's see what it looks like on satellite. So there is a little spinner going on. I would suggest maybe sub-regional. This is College of DuPage. Let's try this one. And we'll see if we can see any spin. So it's interesting though. There's a lot of bubbling going on out there. So we do have a little bit of low pressure spin right here. Look at that. You can really see the bubble. Bubble, 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 bubble. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Look at that. Could that be a circle? Could we get a crayon? Look at that. Maybe. Homegrown. Interesting. That is crazy. Bubble, 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 bubble. Yeah, Michelle, thank you guys, man. Listen. It's a great little thing we got going on for sure. Wow. I'm going to have to post that. So interestingly enough, look at that. Not that this maps everything, but it definitely is a great tool. There, so there is a little low level spinning going on. 700 millibar. Interesting. Little vorticity showing up. Wow. Wowie wow. My dad used to say wowie wow wow. Yeah, Diane, I know. What are we going to name that guy? The coastal... we don't want to say Charlie, because that's today. we don't want to bring that word up, Charlie. Coastal... what's a surprise, like a name that means surprise? Let's see. What is a word that means surprise? Let's see what that means. Let's see what we got. So we can name it the bombshell, revelation, eye-opener, shock. These are all hype words, by the way. Thunderbolt, startle, stun, flabbergast, stupefy. What's another word that means popped up? I like this Google stuff. Appeared, reached, report, showed up, take place, turn up, punch the clock. So there's really nothing. Dismount. Breeze in. There we go. Breezed in. Barged in. Blow bob up. Craziness. All right. No hurricane, Mary, for Maryland. What are you talking about? Nothing's coming. Nothing to stress about as of now. Very, very, very. Don't let the cone scare you. The cone, most of the models are having this turn off towards maybe Bermuda. So just because it's pointing here now doesn't mean that that's where it's going. It's got this slow turn. And again, most of your models are showing that. So anybody talking about Bahamas or U.S. right now has zero support. So that would be very irresponsible. And we can look at some more models on this site, which I like now. They took off. Did they bring? They still got Darn it, they still have no Euro models. Yeah, there's the UK models. The UK is a little more west, but it also kills it right here. These are all the models. We can do all the spaghetti. Look at this. Let's put them all out there. So let me see. They changed the map a little bit this year. Compare forecast. I think that's the one. I think we can click them all with this one. Yep. Look at. These are only 5 days out though. But here, this is every model. I'm just clicking them all. Look at this. We got model galore. Look. So there's models galore. And there you go. So there's some spaghetti for you. We can make it full screen. Look at that. Is that cool or what? But it doesn't include the Euro, unfortunately. That's a lot of spaghetti, right? Cool beans. Path of Dora. Who the heck is Dora? You talking about history? Dora. Was it Hurricane Dora? I didn't even know we had a Hurricane Dora. Dorian? Dora. Here's Dora. Oh, here's Dora. This is one you're talking about? Didn't even know we had a Hurricane Dora. What year was that? Jacksonville Hurricane. Yeah, look at that Dora. If that's the one you're talking about. What year was that? Doesn't even tell you what year it was. Jacksonville history. 64. 1964. Hey, what's up, Leslie? I just showed that, Leslie Brown. I'm going to have to talk about that. We got a little spin vorticity. Got a little land cane, and it's looking a little interesting off the coast of Carolina. Hurricane Elena, Stephanie. I remember that one. So there's Hurricane Dora. I remember Hurricane Elena. It was Labor Day weekend. I think it was 85, wasn't it? I don't even know if that's spelled right. Elena. And I remember it just stopped out there. Remember, it spun around. Then it went this way. So it's like, nope, nope, nope. Then it went that way. But I remember it was howling here in Tampa. That was 85, I think, right? I can't remember now. I said that 85. I think it was 85. Was it 85? 85. August 23rd. So realistically, with Charlie today, Charlie being history today, and then Elena, we're really in a little lull if you think about it, as far as U.S. threats go. But then we had one last week, so I guess that made up for it, right? So we don't want back-to-back hurricanes. And there, so all right, lots to do, lots of work. I'll be on the line all day today. Believe it or not, I got nothing to do. Yesterday was a little busy, but today's not. So Josephine, did they pull the trigger, Bobby? Let's see. Nope, nothing yet. Oh, look at that, Brad Panovich. Darn it, he beat me to it. I got to post about that right now. I'll do it just because if you guys are bored. I got to do my normal post here. And Louie's whining. What's up, Louie? All right, so let me do a post real quick, just so you guys see how I roll. So I got the thing over here. So let me show you how I do this. So let me pull my pictures that I want. So let's look at. We'll look at this, and we'll update it. These are the scary colors that somebody yelled at me about for using. Go figure. Don't use those. Don't use them. Don't use those bad graphics. They're bad. Bad graphics. Color. They got bad color. And let's see. Louis, come on, buddy. Louis whining to get into Emily's room. And then we'll erase this here. And just do it like that. It kind of looks good. I hate to cut out weather nerds, so this is what I do, because I don't like stealing everybody's graphics. I mean, he's cool, man. I mean, him and Levi both let me use their stuff, which is great. But I also think they need to have credit too. So there we go. All right, there's that. I don't know the Knoll School people, so I would, but I don't know who they are. I don't know if it's government or not. So there's that. All right, so let's post that. So there you go. That's live. Yeah, that looks good, right? Cool, cool, cool. We'll slide this over just a little bit, and then I'll post away. Let me post what I'm going to say. All right, let me save it. This is behind the scenes, by the way, so sorry. I'm just thinking out loud. So we got to enter. All right, so we got to enter. We have an interesting setup, maybe off the Carolina coast. Louis. Appears some vorticity spinning and showing on maps. Lots of convection firing just off the coast. Just off the coast. We will watch and see. That's all. Can't think of nothing else. Don't want to hype. And I'll go to this website, and voila. Interesting setup, maybe off the Carolina coast. Pearson vorticity spin showing on this. And with this showing on maps. All right, lots of we will watch. All right, that's all. Boom, postage. There we go. And then let me share it to my Instagram. Make sure it posted. There it is. We'll go to there, content library, and share, cross post. Boom. I got my fan shares of the day, or the 5 o'clock shares of the day already set up for the weekend. So if you want to be shared on the page, make sure you submit your imagery. All right, cool. Now I am getting off. So thanks for listening to me ramble. And we'll see what this does, right? We're waiting on the 11 o'clock advisory. And oh my God, now he's talking more about this little low guy. So, you know, you guys showed that yesterday. Remember we were looking at that. So, all right. Well, be good. Thanks for being MWPs. And we will see you guys tomorrow, okay? Sounds good. Because I'm done. See ya.